Everybody put your hands together for Sean Green.
Nope, there we go. Yeah, you're just repeating the guy's act. I heard it, I was sitting over there. We don't need another recap of that. Oh man, how we doing? Oriental Theater! Was the Chinaman Playhouse booked up? Oriental, a little offensive, I don't know. I don't care, I'm some dumb Mick, what do I know? So my name's Sean Green, and obviously I'm very Irish. Sean Green, everyone likes to say whenever they hear my name, like, oh, Sean Green, you must be lucky. You must be lucky because of that whole luck of the Irish. Have you ever met an Irish person? I've never heard this phrase in my entire life. Hey, that bald, paled alcoholic, what's his secret? Oh, he's Irish. Oh, okay. Put it this way, the only reason you know an Irish person is because we couldn't grow a root. Hey, we don't have a potato. What do you think we should do? I don't know, starve to death? Like, there's no culture. The culture is just drinking and being angry. Like, what are they known for? Oh, the leprechaun. The leprechaun. It's a short, angry guy who claims to have gold. That's not a mythical creature. That's my uncle. That exists. You don't need to make that up. Man, I've had a lot of jobs besides comedy, if you can believe it. I actually went to college. First job getting out of college, driving a truck for a construction company. Like that applause break for hardworking folks. I like that. It's weird because truck driver and construction worker, those are like the two jobs people use to scare you into actually going to college. Like, oh, what are you gonna do the rest of your life? Drive a truck, work construction? Somehow I'm gonna do both. I remember literally I went from graduating college with honors to going to a job where English was not required. If anything, it was frowned upon. Now, who's this cocky guy? But it was in some foreign accent. I think one of the most depressing things I read about when I was working there was in O Magazine, read a little quiz. And it said that 80% of people meet their spouse at the workplace. If you're working construction, not a great sign. I don't know what would bum my dad out more, the openly gay marriage or the openly interracial marriage. Dad, this is Javier. So what? He knows drywall. I'm trying to start a life, old man. Senor Green, your son es muy bonita. And he fucks me. That's what they've been known to do, the rascal. My dad, he's a character, man. My dad's a character. We were on this trip recently. My dad was over here in a conversation between me and my brother. And out of nowhere, he just, he's totally tuning out, but out of nowhere, he just busts into the conversation. He goes, whoa, why didn't you guys tell me about this sausage fest? And I was like, oh, no, Dad, it's just an explanation, or just what we call a party where there's only guys. But they have tons of sausage, right? No, it's just a euphemism for a lot of guys who have dicks, hanging out together. Wait, why would you do that to sausage? It's like, no, Dad, I didn't do that to sausage. I get real personal about sausage. Any sports fans here? Any basketball fans? Nuggets? There you go. I was watching the NBA playoffs, because that's what happens when you gamble on stuff. And I was watching it, and they kept running this PSA. I don't know if you guys saw it. It starts off with these actors like doing examples of trash talking. And they start off there like, the only people you block is online. Last time you got a triple-double was at a fast food restaurant. And then some guy's like, I can guard you all day. Your game is so gay. Burp, burp, stop, you're crazy. Burp. Then Grant Hill comes on and he's like, calling someone gay when you mean dumb or stupid is unacceptable, and you're better than that. First off, no, I'm not, Grant Hill, okay? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We booed Santa Claus. You don't think I'm gonna call you gay? Secondly, yeah, if you're Grant Hill, it's easy to let your game do the talking. I'm a 5'9" white guy with no vertical leap. I might have to dig deep, okay? It's like, oh, we can't make fun of gay people, but dumb and stupid people are open to ridicule. They were born that way, okay? I know a man who didn't get a job simply because he was dumb and stupid. Is that a world you want to live in, Grand Hill? There's no dumb pride parade. They can't put it together. Oh, but gay people we have to celebrate. I mean, good for them, right? God bless. Whatever you're into. I've had sex before, and casual sex, even if you believe it. Yeah, not bragging. Just it was one of those ladies over at I don't know, Dandy Don's or something like that. One of those strip clubs. Now, but I had sex with this girl recently, and it was obvious like it was just a one-night stand, because I had just met her like literally 35 minutes ago. And I'm not trying to brag, like just to give you an example of the caliber of woman. And after we had sex, she was walking out to leave because I, kind of made that obvious. And she was walking out to leave, and she goes, "You probably think I'm a slut." And I go, No, I think you're cool. Loophole being, I think sluts are really cool. Here's the thing, women have this idea of like, oh, I want to be a good girl. I want to be a girl he can take home to mom. You know what's never come up in a conversation with my mother? How long it's taken me to fuck you. Never come up, oh, Mom, you're gonna love Linda. 4 dates, if you can believe it. I think she's the one. And like, oh, you're worried like that's gonna turn us off? Like, no, we're just gonna convince ourselves we're that awesome. Like, oh yeah, Gary, she had sex with me without even knowing me. Yeah, like I'm ever gonna call her again. No, that's never gonna happen. You guys aren't gonna be complaining about that. Oh, yeah, it's so stupid. Was hanging out over by Coors Field there. Baseball fan. I used to really be into baseball, but then the whole steroid era that kind of tainted things. Like I understand why professional athletes take steroids, makes sense. It's a lot of money, a lot of chicks on the line, makes sense. What I don't understand is why my buddy from high school who works at Sears Tire and Auto, why the hell is he juicing? What Hall of Fame is this guy desperately trying to get into? Oh, but the Hank Aaron of retread. This guy got kicked out of 3 local gyms back home for abusing the weights and excessive grunting. Abusing the weights, I'm on his side. But excessive grunting, that means people got together, had a meeting, decided on what level of grunting they were willing to put up with in a gym. And he vastly exceeded it to the point he was no longer welcome in the gym. You guys think your job sucks? Imagine telling my roided out freak of a friend he's no longer welcome in a gym. Sorry, sir, you're gonna have to take that untapped roid rage elsewhere. Was never a fan of performance-enhancing drugs, Always preferred the opposite. So oh, God bless you. It's a raucous show, and you need anything? God bless you. Here's the thing, guys. Barack Obama, he's our president. You guys know that, right? Barack Obama. It's all right. I'm just setting it up. It's okay. I love how she just talked to her friend. I just yelled out what and did this. I get it. You're fabulous. See, now I have the power. 20 minutes from now, I'll be like, I'll be, the roles will be reversed. I'll be groveling to her. What can I buy you a drink? I was just up there. I was just in the moment. It's nothing personal. It's always personal. All right, where was I? Yeah, I know. I was talking to myself. Barack Obama, he's our president. I don't know if you guys know this about Barack Obama. Barack Obama admitted to experimenting with cocaine in college. Yep. In his biography, he admitted to experimenting with cocaine in college. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I thought about it a little bit more, and I was like, that's crazy, but imagine how crazy it must have been for the people who experimented with him. That's right. Picture yourself, you're hanging out in a dorm room in the 1980s doing blow with a black guy. He's talking about becoming president one day. What are the chances he's on to something? Hey man, I got a feeling one day I'm gonna change things, gonna run for president. I gotta hope it changes. Yeah. Of course you can be treasurer. You're good with money. Roll up that dollar bill, man. We're gonna make it happen. And then can you imagine like all of Barack Obama's Coke friends who aren't as successful, which I imagine are a lot of them, like this is the one story they're hanging on to for the rest of their goddamn life. Like, oh yeah, sorry to interrupt your story about bass fishing, but I was just gonna bore you with the time I did booger sugar with the leader of the free world. All right, you guys are an awesome crowd. God bless Laugh Track.